Hey Tubies, it's Tally again. This is gonna be different than my other videos because instead of showing you something, I'm actually gonna, I guess, tell you something. Um, as some people may or may not know, I work in retail. I work at a grocery store, part-time to pay the bills. And I work behind the customer service desk, and one of the problems, or whatever you want to call it, one of the things I have to do is sell lottery. A lot of times, customers will ask me to pick out lottery tickets for them in terms of the scratch offs, the rub offs. And I've noticed that a lot of times, if I really focus my energy and I run my hands over the tickets, I kind of get a sensation, a good feeling about a certain ticket. And I'll give it to the customer just because they gave me permission. Um, to pick out their ticket, and a lot of times the ticket I chose for them is a winner. Usually it's only like $2 or $5 depending on how much money they spend on the tickets. A lot of times it's either a $2 or $1 ticket, so we're not talking about astronomical amounts of money here. Well, I don't play the lotto a lot. Usually it's one of those, if I have a spare dollar, um, I'll play some lotto just for fun. I'm not addicted to gambling. I don't gamble at all in terms of going to casinos or anything. My only gambling is lottery, and I don't even play that much. So last night I wasn't feeling well and I had to buy some medication at work, and my change was $2, and I figured, why not? I'll buy a $2 scratch off, and sure I won't win anything, but whatever. Sometimes they're fun. Usually I will choose something like a bingo because it takes longer to do, and I feel like, okay, well, at least I had some fun scratching off this entire ticket. But last night I was kind of torn between a zodiac sign ticket and a harvest ticket, and I think a lot of that's my, witchy nature. You know, those themes kind of ran with me, and I kind of decided, you know what, why not try and focus my energy for myself for once? So I closed my eyes and I really paid attention, and I let my hands wander over the tickets. And in this circumstance, I wasn't able to actually touch the tickets because they were in a vending machine type thing. But I still felt the energy, and I chose the harvest one, and I ended up winning $100. Now, since I was 18, I've been purchasing scratch offs, again, not a lot or every day or every week or just here and there, and I have never won that amount of money before. And even $100, I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not a crazy amount. So I was so excited that I won this money, and then I started to feel guilty. I felt like I had an unfair advantage, and maybe I cheated. So I'm in a coven, and it's in the beginning stages of the coven. Um, but I spoke to the high priest, who's actually a friend of mine, and he kind of, talked me through it, and he said, you didn't cheat, you just used your intuitive nature. He's like, but you have to be careful not to be greedy. You don't want to do it all the time. You don't want to get addicted to it, essentially. And you want to also rely on luck, and I completely agree. Like I said, a lot of times if I am buying tickets, which is rare, I actually have somebody else pick them for me. I just tell them, give me a dollar scratch off or whatever, $2. So I'm not worried that it's going to be something addicting. Um, but it was interesting that I felt the energy from the ticket and knew I had good feelings about it. I thought honestly maybe it was like a $5, $10 winner at most. I did not think it would be that much. But I was just curious to see if anybody else had experiences like that. Um, I'm just interested to know. So if you guys want a video response or comment or anything else, and just let me know what you think about using your powers in terms of maybe not necessarily just lottery or gambling, but any other thing. So I'm just curious to hear what your thoughts are. So until next time, blessed be.